Welcome again to Outside Yourself. I'm James.
And I'm Jonny.
And this is Jonny's Mapex Saturn 4 drum kit.
It is.
It is very nice.
It is very nice. I've enjoyed playing it a great deal. And we're just going to go a bit into about the kit, what I like about it, what I think, I think could be better. And it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great time.
Awesome. So, what are the specs of that kit? So people have an understanding of
yeah.
Of it.
So we have got a 10 by 7 high tom, a 12 by 8, and a 16 by 14 floor tom, along with a 22 by 20 kick.
And you can buy this kit only at your local
and that
store.
would be the shell pack that I bought. But then I've also got a 14 by 5.5 Mapex Velvetone Black Panther snare. And
for which there is another episode.
There is.
So check that out. It may or may not have been released already, but yeah, it's coming if not.
Yeah, and they call it the rock kit, exotic rock kit. And we've got a maple and walnut hybrid shell going on, which is actually the same as the snare, although they are not. Although they are not part of the same thing originally. In terms of the skins that we've got going on, which is somewhat interesting, I've got ambassador coated on the batters.
Classics.
Ambassador clears for the rezos. I've got a Remo coated controlled sound snare head, which is a great time, with one piece of moon gel, because I'm a scrub. And then an Evans 300 series snare side. So it's a great time.
Awesome.
A great time. And on the kick, apologies, we've got a Mapex kick there, of course, and it's got the Remo ebony with a dynamo for recording, which is super handy. And I have got possibly the most interesting is the Power Stroke Pro on the kick batter side, plus a little impact patch, which means that I do not have any pillows in my kick.
Which is cool, actually, and you've always had a pillow in your kick.
Yeah, I always have. And then I got this, which has, as I'm sure you're aware, its own dampening.
We'll get some shots after of things that you're talking about, so we can actually see this.
We will do that.
Yeah.
So it provides enough dampening. I quite like it. So for reference, it sounds like this. Which I quite like. So
quite a clicky sound, isn't it?
Yeah, I've always found
kind
that.
of metally, rocky sound though.
With any of the skins, it provides certainly a lot of attack to the sound, which is great for recording. I'm not sure how it would hold up in a kind of large arena situation live. That would probably be one of my concerns. But for my use, I think it's great. Yeah. It's really nice. Super easy to tune and detune. But everything about it just comes apart nice and easy. I will say that about the snare as well. The snare arm is really smooth. This is one of the smoother ones I've tried. Yeah. So just to quickly run through my cymbals, I have some.
Before we do that, can we hear some more Mapex kit action?
If you like to hear the cymbals, then I'll tell you all about them.
Yeah, let's hear some of the maple walnut action. Here we go.
So yeah, so what we have is some Zildjian K custom hybrid hi-hats, 13.25 inch, which is obviously quite a non-standard size, but it sounds great.
Who in Zildjian decided that would be a thing we should do?
Person who knew how amazing they would sound. So they've got kind of a traditional finish on the sides, and then a more kind of brilliant finish on the inside. So make of that what you will. Obviously it's hand hammered because it's a K series. The bottom hat is got a really sort of strange kind of non-straight edge to it. There is definitely a better word for that.
Yeah.
Definitely a better word.
Serrated?
Maybe. Who knows? Anyway.
Not straight.
And then obviously the classic K. The Crash is a K dark, medium thin Crash 16 inch. So it's very nice. Kind of standard, but a very nice sound. And that was actually the first Zildjian cymbal I ever bought, which is just a world away from the old Pearl cymbal I had. Sounded more like a gong. Anyway, this sounds really nice.
Like a plate.
Yes. Probably the most interesting cymbal, which is extremely non-standard, is this splash cymbal that I have here, which is from my original drum kit, which is 2 kits ago.
I can't believe how good that sounds.
I know.
The fact that it says stag on it,
yeah.
and it sounds that good.
Yeah,
so it's a stag, but let's be honest.
But yeah, it sounds absolutely fantastic. I absolutely love the sound it makes. It's really bright, really washy, exactly what you want. So I've just never changed it. And like I said, it came with my first kit. It is a Stag regular series 10-inch splash. It is a handmade, and it sounds awesome. So whoever made that has great hands.
Do you think that it's one of those things where, like, the rest of the regular series is actually regular? And then there's one that, I don't know, aged well or
yeah.
escaped the worsening process or something. I don't know. Like obviously not all handmade cymbals sound the same. So
I don't know what it looks like on these lights, but when you look at it close up, it looks like it's been polished with Brasso. So it wasn't me because I would never do that. So it's very nice. And then lastly, the ride is a K custom, another K custom, dark ride, 20-inch. Again, pretty standard for a ride. It is sweet sounding. It's got a nice hand hammered, again, like the Crash, slightly darker finish. Not quite traditional, but obviously not anywhere near brilliant. So yeah, it's cool. It's what I like. It's what I go for. So that's been a pleasure to play. I got this around the same time as I got the hats, and ever since I've been like, yes, solid choice.
How old are these things?
So the kit I bought in about 2012, give or take, and it still looks amazing. One thing which...
It looks so good.
It does. One thing which you probably can't see, which is intentional, which is kind of annoying, is that where it's been in the sun, and this is what's interesting, the hoops on my kick drum have slightly caught the sun and are like not as white as they were.
They're slightly yellow.
Yeah, but the actual shell itself, which is in exactly the same place, is absolutely fine. So
maybe maybe it's the coating or material or something.
Who knows? But in general, you know, for a kit that was sat in the sun for a number of years, it's actually come off pretty good. So
was it sat in your window?
It was sat in my room with 2 windows.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I live on the 3rd floor, like a servant. So.
It looks so good. Big props on the Remo Powerstroke 3 Ebony.
That's right, Powerstroke 3 Ebony.
Great choice.
It's
obviously it doesn't really matter what it looks like if it sounds good, but
I like the I like that. I like the contrast white and black. It's very nice.
And the dark.
Yeah, I have set this up slightly differently, as in I've got both of my, which I actually forgot, which I've got both of my toms on the one side. It's unless I was an absolute nutter, it's fine. But some people obviously that might not be ideal. But to be honest, I just thought, yeah, this is how it works for me in my setup. But I think one thing that I do like about the Mapex hardware, in particular that came with this kit, the Saturn 4, is these revolving like ball joints which you can attach the toms to. So not only is it on a sort of sliding arm, but you've got these ball joints here, which mean that moving around the toms and place them exactly where you want them is going to be really easy. Like you can have, if you're Travis Barker, you can have them completely flat and then just smash the hell out of them. Or if you're
that terrible drummer from every like function band, you can have them like
yeah, you can have them like up here vertical so that you can play them badly. Like
so the stick like slides past the skin. Okay.
Exactly. So
it's really good. It looks awesome. Sounds great.
yes, and for full disclosure, I am using some Vic Firth Thicks. They're American Classic Extreme 5AN.
Which means they're extremely good.
They are extremely good, and they make a slightly sweeter sound on the cymbals. I like it for recording. So, yes.
You'll find out in the video we do that you'll see about this kit. The mounting system that they designed for this tom is just rubbish. It's like trying to get this tom in this position took a long time, whereas that
It can be easier, yeah. Using the joints that it has, crazy. I'm using a double kick pedal, which is a Sonor. Big up Thomas Lang. It's nice. It's a fairly cheap one. I think it was about 130 when I bought it. So it's no DW 9000. However,
funny you mentioned that.
That's crazy. It is good enough. Good enough for my level of playing, anyway.
Yeah, and you like it.
I do. I enjoy playing this kit. I think it looks really nice. I think it sounds really nice. It's got a really nice punch to it. If you're the sort of person who wants to go for like a really big like kick sound, you might be slightly underwhelmed because it's more. It's got quite a sort of thud kind of and follow through to it, but it's not. Yeah.
I think it's good for double bass because I think if you had like this sort of for double bass, it'd be kind of muddy and a bit lost, whereas that's really defined.
Yeah, it almost seems like kind of a fusion kick, but it's compared to I had a Yamaha Stage Custom before, and that was 18 by 22, really small kick, and that's partly the reason why I upgraded. But yeah.
Awesome. Do you want to play some more?
I will play my kit out, and that'll be a good time.
Here we go. And there it is, Jonny's Mapex Saturn 4.
Yes.
Hope you like it as much as we do. Sounds awesome. And we will catch you next week.